I think that you could never generalize the definition of what loyalty in a woman is to her man, and what loyalty is in a man to, to his woman. I think that loyalty generally, for example, if you look at loyalty in a woman, the general definition of loyalty, most people look at it from a point where they are faithful to their man. So if you're faithful to your man, then you're loyal to your man. But I would tell you honestly, I would tell you that loyalty doesn't end with your being faithful to your man. Loyalty goes beyond being faithful to your man. Loyalty means that you're not actually giving other men access to you, even if it's not sexually or physically. It means that you're not exposing yourself to other men, or you're not giving other men an impression that they could actually have an opportunity to be with you. I think loyalty can never end with just not sleeping with someone. If loyalty ends with not sleeping with someone, then it means that if you are feeding off some other men emotionally, you are still loyal to your man. If you're feeding off some other energies from other men, it means that you are still loyal to a man. And if we are going to look at loyalty from that point of view, then we are going to misinterpret what exactly loyalty is. Because loyalty means that you are completely for your man, that you are completely for your woman, which simply means that when you are out there, you're not giving an impression to other women that you are available, or that you can get down with them, or that you can go on with them in a certain area. As long as nothing happened, they didn't do anything, and they're talking about, they're having these trash talks with their people at work, their colleagues, and everybody else that they know, and they don't look at it as disloyal because they haven't slept with anyone. And I think that's where we have a problem, because if you are loyal to your person, you will not put your person in a place where they have to lose you. Every time you're exposing yourself to other men, you are every day communicating to other men that what you have is not enough. Because if you go to another man who you go to ask advice from, who you know, like I have said before, is your potential partner, in the sense that they could rival your man or your woman. If that's a person that you go and ask counsel from, you are basically telling them that your man is not enough. If that's a person you go and ask for money from, you are telling them that the person that you have is not enough. What are you doing? You're exposing yourself, and you can't call yourself loyal. Why? Because there is no loyalty that has to go halfway. So you can't come over and say, I didn't sleep with her. Just because you're not sleeping with her doesn't mean you're being loyal to your woman. If you can go with that woman to watch a movie, or if you can go out for lunch with that woman comfortably and go over and talk about these issues. You take the two of you out of the entire company to go and sit down and have lunch together. It's not a group. It's not people coming together and say, guys, let's get some lunch. No, it's the two of you. The two of you go out there and have lunch and come back and say, well, she's just my colleague. We were just having lunch. Why are you giving a foothold to the devil? Because when you're doing that, you're opening up. Whether you like it or not, when you go home, you're still going to be thinking about this person that you were with. It's impossible for you to have spent some time with someone and not spend time thinking about them in retrospect. You are definitely going to do that. Why? Because that's how the subconscious mind works. It takes in whatever it takes in, and it settles in there. And once you have settled down, you begin to redigest whatever it is that you were doing. So loyalty doesn't end with just not sleeping with someone. Loyalty also goes beyond not sleeping with someone to where you understand that even just exposing yourself to the opposite sex is also disloyalty. You can't be loyal halfway, like I said. If you want to be loyal all the way. Why are you giving an impression to other men that you are available, that you can be gotten down with? Why are you giving an impression to other women that even if you were given a chance, you would actually go in that direction when you say that you have a girlfriend, or you say that you have a man? That is the real definition of loyalty from my perspective. Loyalty means not only that you're not sleeping with somebody, but also that you're not exposing yourself to somebody else. Because I will tell you the truth. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, especially as a woman. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. Your value goes down when your partner discovers that anyone has access to you. You are only special. See what the reason why most women look at other women and say, how did she manage to get a guy like that? Look at her. She's not even that educated. She's not even that beautiful. She's not even that. You give all these reasons that look like she doesn't qualify to have that man. But you know what she has? She probably has the loyalty that you don't have. She probably knows that this is my man and I cannot allow other men. And by virtue of the man always having those experiences with her, where he knows when they're together, she doesn't allow anyone, where he knows that no matter where she went, she was not allowing any person access, that builds confidence in a man. And when a man has confidence in a woman, he wants her more. No man wants a woman that he knows anyone can have. Because if he knows that anyone can have you, your beauty doesn't mean anything to you. You are only beautiful to your man when he can look at you and understand that this is all mine. When he knows that this person is not messed around by somebody else. Now, it's different if men are coming after you. It's very normal because you're beautiful, and so every man will come after you. But it's different if you are the one that has to go and expose yourself so somebody can see you. Oh, so we're just gonna chill at the club today. Why? Because you want men to see you. Or let's go and eat lunch in this kind of a place where such kind of people are found. Why? Because you want to expose yourself. Once you begin to expose yourself and your man begins to notice that and begins to discover that, it doesn't matter how much love he had for you, that's a kind of love that slowly begins to die. Why? Because if a woman belongs to everyone, and if anyone can have her, and she's signaling to everyone that anyone can have her, the man doesn't need her. Because men are territorial. We know what we want. We create boundaries and we know this is mine, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I need to protect. And the only way he's proud of you and showing you off to his friends is when he knows that none of those friends have had access to you, and none of those friends can have access to you. Otherwise, he will hide you. Otherwise, he's not going to be proud of you. Otherwise, he's not going to show you off and tell people about how beautiful you are, what kind of a girl you are. Not because he knows they can have you anytime. So that's my 2 cents on loyalty in a man and loyalty in a woman. But then again, what do I know? I am just a clergy farmer.